Today we are going to be graphing ratio tables. I know it says rates on there too. We're going to spend some more time on rates and unit rates next week. But because we were on the topic of ratio tables, I wanted to take it one step further and show you how you would graph that. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you would write the ratio and then you would make a table for it. So we practiced making tables yesterday. We just wrapped up with our plickers today. And so if I'm looking at the example given to me, it says for every toy ball Nathan buys, he gets 2 free stickers. So that means that my ratio is going to be what? 2, no, for every toy ball, for every 1 ball, I get 2 stickers. Okay, so for every toy ball, it's 2 free stickers. So my ratio is a 1-to-2 ratio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list out all of my ordered pairs after I complete my table. So it's easier sometimes to organize it in a table or like a T-chart so that you have them listed there so you can see what my ordered pairs will be. So for 1 ball, I have 2 stickers, 2 would be 4 stickers, 3 would be 6 stickers, 4 would be 8, and then 5 would be 10. So what is the rule that's happening here?
Plus 1 and 2. Like
I'm multiplying by 2. Notice how I multiply by 2 every single time. See, 1 times 2, 2 times 2, 3 times 2. Y'all see how that rule applies to each one? Okay. You got to find that pattern. What am I multiplying by to get the next one? So now each one of these is going to be a coordinate. Okay, it's going to make an ordered pair. Y'all have done graphing before, like in the first quadrant. So that's all we're focusing on is the first quadrant right now. So they're all positive numbers. So when I put these together, it's going to create my ordered pair. So I have 1, 2 as an ordered pair, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8, and 5, 10. Okay, this part's kind of review from last year when you did graphing with ordered pairs. Okay, all I'm going to do now, you did the first quadrant. Yeah, so you learn about X and Y. You have your X coordinate. I'm just going to give you a quick review. You have your X axis here. You have your Y axis here. You have your X coordinates here, and your Y coordinates are listed second, okay? So remember, if you want to label your graph, you can. I need to also tell what goes on each axis. Remember, the axis is the horizontal or the vertical. We call those the axes. That's the plural for axis. So what I'm going to label my x-axis will be, I'm going to put X also, just so that I remember that it is X, even though I put it over here on the corner. And I want to label 1 through 10. So I'm going to go ahead and mark each one of these lines. I'm going to label it so I know what I'm counting by because do I always count by 1s?
No.
No, you've probably seen some that count by 2s, 5s, 10s. Just depends on your data. Okay, over here I'm going to label this one. And I'm also going to put the Y. And then labeling up, remember 0 is always in the corner. So starting with the first line, I'm going to label up all the way to 10. Okay. So I've got my graph set up. I've got my ordered pairs listed. Now I just have to plot my ordered pairs. So the first thing that I want to do is look at all of my ordered pairs. My very first one is 1, 2. Do you guys remember how to plot a point?
Yeah.
Go over first, then up. Do your X, then your Y. So I'm going to walk before I climb. Go over, then up. So my first point goes here.
Wait, 2.
That's 1, 2.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Now I'm going to do 2, 4. So I have to go over 2, up 4. My next point is 3, 6. So go over to 3, up to 6. Then over 4, up 8, over 5, up 10. Notice how these are perfectly spread out. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to connect these points together. So I'm going to start at 0 down here, because if I purchase 0 balls, then I'm going to have 0 stickers, right? So that would be 0, 0. So I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to connect all of my points with an arrow at the end. That arrow at the end means that this pattern would continue depending on how many purchases I make, right? The more I buy, the more stickers I get, okay? Now, at the bottom it says, if Nathan receives 40 stickers, then what did he have to purchase to begin with? Okay, could I figure that out based on the data that I have here? Yeah, because I know that my rule each time is that I'm multiplying by 2. So if I have 40 stickers, how would I figure out how many balls he had to purchase? Divide by 2. Okay. So I'm going to set this up right here. I know that 1 ball is going to give me 2 stickers. So if I have 40 stickers, this is what it will look like. Okay. I would do 40 divided by 2 to equal 20. Okay. So this would be my answer. That's how many he would have to purchase in order to have 40 stickers. Okay, how do we feel with graphing? Okay.
Do we have to graph every single time?